Today we're here at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago. I'm so excited to go and see all the fish. I've heard so many good things about this aquarium. It is huge. They have so many animals I've never seen before in person, and I'm really excited to go check it out. Big shout out to one of my followers, Landry, who works here and was able to get us some tickets for the day. So let's go check out the Shed Aquarium. I am so excited, and I'm excited to take you guys along for the ride. So the Shed Aquarium has so many great exhibits and lots of different things to explore. The first one we went to was the Amazon Rising exhibit, which is all about the biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest and all of the cool animals that live there. It was actually a really expansive exhibit. There were so many different tanks and things to look at, lots of educational opportunities. Of course, there were some fish that were so big, I was absolutely blown away, and I sat by this tank for like a solid 5 minutes because I was so shocked at how large some of these fish were. But it was really cool to get a chance to see some animals that maybe I don't usually get to see. It was a beautiful freshwater exhibit. Love to see the turtles and all the different fish swimming around in what would be like a normal ecosystem. It was really, really well done overall, as was everything, but there was the first stop when we went to Shed, and it was really cool, and we were absolutely blown away by it. So definitely loved my stop here, and I got to hang out with some of these cute turtles and animals that swam right up to the edge, which was really cool. You know, a lot of people might say that aquariums are boring because it's just fish, but I think it's really, really interesting to see all of the different creatures that live in our oceans and bodies of water. How can you not love seeing something like this that exists in nature? It's crazy. I love coming to the aquarium, and I'm so glad that we were able to come and make a stop at the Shed Aquarium this trip because it is fantastic so far, and we've only done 2 sections of the aquarium.
More fish.
More fish.
There's starfish in
A
that.
fish-eating anemone? That's crazy. You'd think they would be a little more nervous if it eats
Maybe they're
fish.
too big. Maybe they'll eat tiny fish.
Oh, some sea urchins. Ooh. Oh, look how pretty. Oh. Hey, little guy. This ugly guy or that ugly guy? A monkey-faced prickleback. Look at him. He's so
You're being a
ugly.
real monkey-faced prickleback today.
Oh my god, look how big those starfish are back there. Look at that. Oh my god. Hi, bud. Can we be best friends? Like Marcellus? Hi. Hi. Hi, buddy. I think seeing that octopus was one of the highlights of my entire life. I have never seen an octopus that active, especially after just recently reading Remarkably Bright Creatures and then seeing the movie, which I highly recommend both. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen, and I could stay there for like 10 hours and watch that octopus move around. We're gonna go see the rest of the aquarium, but that was, wow, I almost cried. Another great area of the aquarium that I got to explore was the Great Lakes region, which was showing a ton of fish that were native to the Great Lakes, since Chicago sits right on one of the Great Lakes. So it was really cool to see these freshwater fish that maybe are underrepresented in regular aquariums and zoos and things like that. And then I also got to get in line and pet a sturgeon, so I got a really cool hands-on experience as well. We are touching a sturgeon, I think, native to the Great Lakes. I love an interactive exhibit. It's a really large fish. I'm excited. Ooh. Ah, they're all coming at me. Hi guys, I don't have food for you. Ah. So we are entering the wild reef exhibit. Ooh, fishy fishies. Oh my gosh, they actually add waves. That's so cool. It's like a wave pool. That's sick. All right, into more of the coral exhibits. Yeah, little known fact, corals are animals. They are not plants, everyone, in case you didn't know. Oh, okay, wait, that makes so much sense. Because when you're scuba, have you ever like snorkeled? You know when you like snorkel? You know when you snorkel and you hear like this noise just constantly in the water? Oh, that's cool. It's Dory. This is such a cool aquarium. I'm very impressed so far. Oh my God, look, look. Oh my goodness. Those are some big fishies. I'm interested in what they're doing, but I have no idea. They cleaning? Interesting. Ooh, these ones glow. Oh, we're late for the shark talk.
You'll see a shark down there, and you don't have to all get up at once. Guess what? It's not going to move the rest of the day. It'll be there. That shark down there is called the spotted wabagong. Can everybody say wabagong?
Wabagong.
My favorite word to say. The wabagong is an ambush predator. When you hear the word ambush, what do you think of? Sneak attack. Yeah. The wabagong is going to wait on the seafloor all day long. It looks just like another piece of coral. It even has like a beard of tendrils on its face. That fish will sometimes swim up and try to eat. The wabagong just sits on the seafloor, and when a fish swims just close enough, it's going to snap its jaws around it lightning quick. The wabagong is a very patient hunter. They can go in the wild up to 2 months in between a meal. Now we've talked about how all the sharks in this habitat hunt and catch smaller animals like fish. What do you think is the #1 question we get here when people look in this habitat and see sharks and fish swimming together? Do they eat the fish? Excellent question. The answer is no. They don't eat the fish that they swim with. And there's a reason why. Here at Shed, the sharks are target trained. What that means is each type of shark here has a special symbol, almost like a traffic sign. And let's say when a yellow symbol with black lines is put in the water, the sandbar sharks know that's their symbol. If I swim up to it, maybe touch my snout to it, I will get 5-star restaurant quality seafood put directly in my mouth. And I don't know about you, if I'm a sandbar shark and I want to conserve my energy, wouldn't you rather go to the drive-thru than have to chase after all these fast, healthy fish that there's no guarantee you're going to catch, right? So, sharks in the wild also like an easy meal, but they're not getting that quality food put directly in their mouth. What might be something that makes a fish in the wild slower or easier to catch than other fish? If they're sick, injured. The slowest fish is a dead fish, right? So, sickness and injury. What do you think would happen to a whole school of fish if one of those fish gets sick? What's going to happen? They might leave the school? Yeah. If someone in your class gets sick, are they the only person, or do other people in your class also get sick? They don't get sick. Maybe they're... So the fish here are not as socially distanced as her classmates. So they may get sick. Sharks target and eat those sick fish. They stop that disease in its tracks and keep it from spreading. In this way, it may sound counterintuitive, but by hunting and eating sick fish, sharks keep fish populations healthy. And in that way, protect the ocean ecosystem. All kinds of animals rely on fish, right? Us humans, in a lot of places, really rely on fish. Other sharks, stingrays, other fish, penguins, dolphins, belugas, sea lions, seals, all these animals rely on healthy fish. And in that way, all these animals rely on sharks. Just as sharks are protectors of ocean ecosystems, we can do our part to help protect sharks.
My recommendation every time I go to a zoo or aquarium is to stay for like keeper chats and stuff. So we just learned some stuff about sharks from the shark chat. This, I think, is probably the best cafeteria view I've ever seen in my life. All of Lake Michigan and the city of Chicago. That's amazing. Look at this view though, that's crazy. What a view. All right, we are about to go on the otter trail, which also leads us down to the belugas, the dolphins, the seals, the sea lions, all of the marine mammals. Super excited. Are you guys ready for the otter trail? This aquarium has the best exhibits I think I've ever seen. Like, they're making this look like the Pacific Northwest because of the sea otters. This is like maybe the most gorgeous aquarium I've ever been to in my life. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've never actually seen sea otters before. I've only ever seen North American otters, giant otters, and small clawed Asian otters. So I'm excited to see these cuties. Hopefully we can catch a glimpse. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's an underwater. We have to go down there and view them down there. Yeah, they can weigh up to 100 pounds because of their dense fur. It was recently World Otter Day, so I have a bunch of fun facts up my sleeve. Oh my goodness. He said, hey over there. Hi. Oh my goodness, hello. I need him to come back over here, please. Mr. Otter. Otters can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes, fun fact. I don't know. Probably deeper than that. He's got something down there. Well, he wants to get something out of there. They also spend like 90% of their life in the water. They rarely leave the water. They can sleep in it. Oh my God, they're so cute. The coastal walkway. Ooh. Oh, cool. Is that a sea urchin? Oh, cool. Oh, and we saw that guy upstairs, I think. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are like strawberry popcorn.
Oh, they're so pretty.
You get like
They're so cool. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Thank you. I think I'm gonna cry. There's a beluga whale. Hi! Oh my god. Is there two? Hi! I'm literally obsessed. Oh my god, there's two of them. I am freaking out. While just seeing the belugas in person was such a surreal experience, it was also really, really amazing to get to see a lot of the trainers get to work with these amazing animals and get to show what a day-to-day routine looks like. A lot of these animals require stimulation, which comes from these training sessions, and this also gives keepers a chance to check on them, give them a little bit of a checkup every day, check on their teeth and their overall health and well-being. So it was really cool that we got to see some of this in action and get to see some of these amazing animals showing off their skills. A lot of them were super adorable, and I could have sat there forever and watched it. I got definitely way too much footage, but they were just so cute. How could you not sit here forever and watch them? So if you have the chance to stop by the Beluga area, definitely try to be there at a time when the trainers are out and working with them, because it was really cool to get to see. Now we're in the underwater viewing area. Currently can't see any of the dolphins or whales, but they have this really cool like downstairs. Oh, here he comes. That's so cool. It was really cool to be able to see the belugas interacting with us underwater. They definitely seemed like they were aware that we were there and they were kind of playing with us, so that was really cool. There are just so many different levels of this aquarium to explore, so the underwater viewing area was really, really cool. They had the belugas, you could see the dolphins depending on who's out and in what exhibit, but they were really coming right up to the glass and saying hi and playing with us. You can also watch some of the live presentations from here, which is really cool. There was also a cute little penguin habitat, so we got to check in on some of the penguins. They do have keeper chats and things like that with the penguins, which we walked by, but we ended up missing just because it was already most of the way done. But the downstairs also has some really cool interactive areas for kids to play, and so we had a good time just kind of wandering around and exploring down there a little bit. Are you looking to get a snack? It has an octopus on it. Oh, it's not going to focus. We're doing an octopus vodka cocktail, because why not?
However, they do sometimes swim as freshwater other noisy, crowded colonies. So, California's most people recognize belugas through a couple of unique physical characteristics. Their distinctive white color from head to tail, and their round, bulbous, flexible forends known as melons. Let's start with that distinctive white color.
Let me see your
Here's a question for you. What color are beluga calves when they are born?
dark
If
gray.
you think you know the right answer, shout it out at a count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Gray!
I think I heard the right color in there somewhere. Beluga calves are more gray and turn white as they grow older.
This trip has given us 2 of the best facilities we've ever been to. And sadly, we didn't make it to the Brookfield Zoo. But this aquarium is insane. Like, I grew up going to the aquarium right outside of Philly in Camden, and that's a great aquarium. They have hippos, they have a shark tunnel. I grew up going to the Camden Aquarium, which was a fantastic aquarium. This one just like blows it out of the water. I mean, every single exhibit was super well thought out and super well done. Just like the fact that it's right in the middle of the city, you can get here super easily is amazing. And the octopus was great. We saw a couple of the live presentations, which we love. Just the fact they have beluga whales is so cool. And I can't believe we almost didn't come because we weren't sure if we would have time because we thought we were going to Brookfield today. I'm so glad we came to the Shed Aquarium. No zoo day is complete without a merch haul. I got these 2 stickers. This Chicago one with the octopus on it and this one with the belugas on it because those were our favorites. Got myself a beluga postcard and another postcard. I got this postcard that's all the scientific names of the animals here, and then the beluga postcard. I got this hat that has penguins on it, and it says Shed Aquarium on the back. Because the belugas were our favorite part of the entire day, I had to get this beluga whale crew neck. And even though it's hot in Florida, I will definitely wear this because it's super soft. They had some really good stuff. They had so much good merch, it was overwhelming. But we got some good stuff. Brian got some good stuff and excellent stuff. We really loved the Shed Aquarium gift shop. All right, that concludes our fabulous, fabulous day here at Shed Aquarium. Cannot recommend this enough. If you are in the Chicago area, you absolutely have to visit the Shed Aquarium. You can buy one of the things that they have, which is called the City Pass, and that gives you access to the Field Museum, the Shed Aquarium, a bunch of other stuff that, you know, I'm not 100% sure, but this was hands down one of the best aquariums ever. If you're like iffy on aquariums because you think it's all fish and it's boring, don't worry. This is the best aquarium I've ever been to. The beluga is fantastic. Probably our favorite part just because belugas are so rare to see and we've never really seen them in person before, but the whole aquarium was just like the most immersive, gorgeous, perfectly themed aquarium I've ever seen. The facilities were beautiful. Again, big thank you to my follower Landry for giving us this opportunity to come see this amazing aquarium. If I ever come back to Chicago, I'll definitely have to come check it out again. You know, thanks for following along. This is one of the best experiences ever, and I almost cried multiple times. Oh, the octopus was another highlight. Oh my God. Just so many great things, such a great day. Can't even recommend this place enough. You have to come to Shed Aquarium if you're in Chicago.